Hello, everybody. This is JD. Um, Getting a book to show you again. What's it say? The Constitution of the United States of America. I'm not going to read it. The clauses, they're there. All you got to do is get a copy from the Heritage Foundation. Go to heritagefoundation.com. Give them your mailing address, and they'll send you a free copy of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. But something that I found very interesting during the time I was in the military, I'm going throughout the country, a lot of people unhappy with their Congress. Matter of fact, Congress has got the lowest ratings ever. Why is that? Why do you accept that? Let me tell you a few things. You don't have to wait till this November election. You don't understand. Congress, both the House and the Senate, don't work for the federal government. They don't. The federal government can't say whether or not they can keep their job. The Democrat and Republican Party cannot say they keep their job. If they commit an act of treason against their state, against their voters, in other words, do not do what their voters want, they can be removed from office at any time. Anytime. Your Senate serves at the will of the state. Your governor feels that your senator is not performing in the state's behalf, the will of the state. All he needs to do is go to his governing body and bring up charges of treason against that senator. And if the state's governing body votes on it, that senator is removed. There's nothing Congress can do. You don't have to wait for an election. You have to understand, you are their bosses. You hire and fire. Now, congressmen are a little different. They represent the state. The people have to, within the state, bring up charges of treason against these congressmen. And if they're found guilty, then they will be removed. And the federal government has no authority at the hiring, the electing, and the dismissal of a congressman, whether he's in the House or the Senate. As a senator, they can only say how the states will elect them. Read your Constitution. You're not bound to that particular person for your state until he comes up for re-election. If at any time he does not listen and does not abide to the wishes of his state, of his district, he has committed an act of treason. Yes. Read the Constitution of the United States of America. You're not forced. Now, understand, the president, it goes different because he's elected by all the states. And there, the federal government has the authority. But a congressman and a senator is only elected by the state, and therefore the federal government has no authority. Their salary is devised among themselves, and therefore cannot be used on grounds for the federal government to come in and say they have authority. Only the states have the authority over their congressmen and senators, not the Democrat Party, not the Republican Party. And I would dare a Supreme Court judge try to reverse that, because that would be considered an act of treason against the Constitution. The Supreme Court would have to say plain and simple, it's in accordance to the 10th Amendment. It is less up to the state. It's up to you, the people. It's up to you to use your Constitution. I mean, I do not condemn the people who threaten these congressmen and senators unless they try to carry it out. These congressmen and senators should fear the people of their states, not the Republican Party, not the Democrat Party. These congressmen and senators should know they work for the people of their states, not the Republican Party, not the Democrat Party, or any other party. They work for the people, by the people. They have truly demonstrated where their loyalties lie. If their loyalties lie with the Republican Party or the Democrat Party and not the state, that is an act of treason against the state. If their loyalties lie with the Republican Party and the Democrat Party and not the people of their congressional districts, that is an act of treason against the people that elected them. It's up to you to decide who your congressmen and senators will be. It's up to you to accept or not accept the condition in Congress. You either have to say it's okay and then say, well, we'll wait till the next election to vote you out, or you can say, no, it's not okay, and we're bringing you up in the state on charges of treason against the people or against the state. You got to start reading the Constitution. It puts you in charge. And there's a reason it does that. And it gives you several ways. This Congress is gone extremely abusive to you, the people. It's up to you to decide. Do you want to continue to allow it or to immediately remove them because they committed an act of treason against you, the people, or you, the state? Treason is not only against a government. Treason could be against a city, could be against a county, a parish. Treason could be against a state. When the people who are to represent those people do not do that, they commit an act of treason to those people they are representing. You got people need to read your Constitution. You need to understand you are the government of the United States of America. And Congress needs to understand that also. This is JD. Yes, I am running for president in 2012. And when I get in Congress, I promise you, both the Republican Party and the Democrat Party are going to have a very rough time of it. Because we will put the Constitution back in the hands of the people, and the government will be the people of this country. Thank you. This is JD. And believe me, people who know me know that I can do what I say. Some people say I do the impossible. And my answer to that is, the impossible has not been done yet. That once it's done, it's no longer impossible. So, you decide. Did your congressman or senator, governors, you decide. Did your senator do what your state wants? If not, go to your state governing body. Request treason to remove them. You, the people, if you feel your congressmen have not done what you wanted, go to your state courts, file charges of treason, build your case, and bring them home on charges of treason. They're not protected by the Republican or Democrat Party or even the election cycle. It's up to you, the people. It's we the people, for the people, of the people. The decision is, why are you accepting their choice? You do not have to. Thank you. This is JD.